outside Marten van Riel's guest house. Going to go for a run with him. The day before Ironman South Africa, I thought, oh, he can't do more than 20 minutes, but no, it's 40 minutes with some intervals. Wish me luck. So far, so good. We're doing a nice light jog. This is my kind of pace. But he tells me he's got some intervals to come. I'm not sure about intervals the day before an Ironman, but apparently that's what we got to do.
Well, I missed all my intervals because of my food poisoning, so I thought I'm gonna save them until I can punish James.
Awesome. All right, thanks for the run, Marten. Put me through my paces. I think you might have got yourself primed for tomorrow's marathon, and you might have ruined my marathon for tomorrow. Let's go get a drink, and then we'll sit down and have a chat. All right, sitting here with Marten van Riel after a run. He put me through my paces. Thank you for the run. Sort of thank you. Pretty intense run the day before an Ironman. What was the reasoning for that? Can you explain? We spoke about it a little bit while we were out there running, but maybe now that we're calm, you can tell me why you're doing such an intense run the day before the race.
I mean, it wasn't that intense either, James. But,
pretty intense. Yeah, anyway, carry on.
No, so yeah, normally I had Wednesday when I arrived here, I had a little bit of a prep session with some effort, some paces, some Ironman pace and a bit faster. But as I got a food poisoning the night before, I didn't do anything that day. So I wanted to get a little bit of speed and of race feel in my legs still, and test out my race shoes as well.
Successful session then? Feeling good for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it definitely motivated me to make someone hurt a little bit on this session. So that was fun. Yeah, good feeling.
I'm glad I could be of service. I'll take credit when you win tomorrow. Okay, this is going to be your second Ironman South Africa. Your first one, you came off the bike. Can we please have no crashes tomorrow? What is the goal for tomorrow's race?
I think the main goal tomorrow is to take a niche slot. That was actually the goal in Cozumel as well. So there I failed. But I really want to be part of the Nice World Champs. And I think I had a really, really good preparation now. Unfortunately, not the best race week, but I think that's all going to be okay. It's all going to be to play with tomorrow morning. And obviously, I don't just want to take a slot. I really want to measure myself with the best in the world, and I think a couple of them are here. So I would obviously like to be in between them. Okay, so you're motivated for Nice. You're the T100 champion, though, and you are obviously contracted for the T100. How do you balance that in your mind? The importance of Ironman World Championships, the importance of T100. Are you going to do a Cat Matthews this year and do both? Yeah, actually I am. So I think that my two clear goals coming into this year is defending my T100 title of last year, and then qualifying and going to the Nice World Champs. And actually I do have ambitions there as well, because I think it's a course very well suited for me, and I obviously don't know what rumors to believe, but it might be the last time that it's going to be in Nice. So we'll see about that, but I really want to be part of that, and I think it's also a good stepping stone to do Hawaii in the future. The Ironman World Champs there, so yeah, that's why I wanted to combine both. And actually putting the calendars together, it seemed very doable. It's gotten a little bit more complicated with the change of date of the race in Ibiza, actually, because they changed that to the week after Nice World Champs. So I might have to do another double like what I'm doing now. And
yeah, so this week you are now in South Africa, and next weekend is T100 Singapore, the first one of the T100 series. So you are straight on a plane, 6 time zones, into the heat and humidity, the cooking box of Singapore, with an Ironman in your legs. Can you do that?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to ask me that question again in 2 weeks' time.
And if that goes well, then I assume you're doing the Nice T100 double later on in the year. Okay,
Yeah, probably.
interesting. Okay, on that note, on Nice, now that we brought it up, what are your thoughts on Nice versus Kona? The whole debate. Do you think that is a good solution? Do you think it should stay there? Do you think it should move around, or do you think it should all just go back to Kona?
I mean, obviously, I haven't been to Kona, but Kona is the thing that attracted me into the sports, kind of. I've actually never been that inspired by Olympic distance. Like, it was always about Ironman and Ironman World Championship, obviously. But for me personally, I kind of like to have the course moving around. I think for professionals, it does make sense because obviously, yeah, you have a lot of different professionals and not everyone suits Kona because it's a very particular race. As is Nice is also a very particular race, but I think that's actually cool that it brings its own challenges and an athlete has like a year pretty much to figure out the challenges of another course, of a new race. So I think actually for the professionals it's really cool, but I do understand that for like most age group athletes and most, which is the bulk of Ironman athletes, it is maybe more interesting to do Kona because it's more of a once in a lifetime or a couple times in a lifetime bucket list thing, and they want to go to Kona. They maybe don't want to go to Nice, or they don't want to go to like, I don't know what that other place they could do world champs in, but so it's for me it's a very difficult balance. I think for professionals it's actually quite cool to have different courses, but for age groupers I understand that
of course
Kona
then,
is mythical.
Yeah, of course then for pros, if you can win it at both Nice and Kona, undisputed, the best distance triathlete in the world, right? Whereas if it's Kona, just Kona every time, it's kind of, well, yeah, because that course particularly suits you. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I kind of agree with you on that one. I'm not sure what their solution will be. We will see if this is the last Nice. So you say Kona was the thing that drew you into triathlon. How did you start in triathlon? When was your first triathlon?
I think I was about 15, 16 years old when I did my first real triathlon. Basically, I did the three sports a bit before, but at very, very low level. And then, I had one of my best friends in the swim club ask me if I wanted to try triathlon because he knew I did the three sports. I said, okay. And basically, I didn't know it then. Well, actually, I did, but he was the nephew of Mark Heremans, who is like a very famous triathlete in Belgium. Came sixth, I think, as a rookie in Kona in 2001. But then, unfortunately, he broke his back and is in a wheelchair since then, in a training accident the year after. Still won Kona in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
so like
back.
Very famous and inspirational.
I remember, he went back in a wheelchair and very, very inspirational. Yeah,
so I was in his living room like the day after my friend asked me. I was in his living room and we started the triathlon team. And I mean, inspired by Mark, obviously, that Kona dream has been always there, and from there on it went quite quickly, steps forward and results started coming.
And was it always Kona? Was the short distance a stepping stone towards Ironman Kona? Is that the major draw? I mean, we look at Belgium, they've got an amazing array of history in Kona at long course. I can list off the names, the Luc van Leerde, Freddy van Leerde, the Marina van Hunneke, Rutger Bierke. It just keeps going. Who was your biggest inspiration? Who were you following? When did you know about Kona? And have you always been dreaming about Kona? Or was it very much like, wow, I'm pretty good at this triathlon thing, I'm going to try and get Olympic gold. And then it's gradually now turned towards Ironman?
I think that it was always more about Ironman World Champs in Kona. Mostly inspired by Mark because, he lives in the same village as well. So it's just, everyone knows him, And then obviously seeing Frederik van Leerde take the Kona title as well, that was very inspirational as well. But I guess as a young athlete, you kind of get, I wouldn't say stuck. It's not that I didn't enjoy my short course journey, but you get stuck into like the federation program funding and like kind of rolled on, maybe longer than I really wanted in the end as well, a little bit, because you kind of get stuck in what you're used to. But I'd say that the real dream was always long distance and Ironman.
So now this Marten van Riel, who is transitioning to Ironman, is the real Marten van Riel you've been holding back and waiting to see. Ironman World Champs then is the goal, but T100 is very much, well, let's say it really suits you, right? I mean, it suits your strengths. It's, I would say 70.3 World Champs never quite got to the prestige that Ironman World Champs got to, the Kona dream. I mean, 70.3 World Champion is still an amazing title, and it's still hotly contested, but not quite the world champion kind of level as Kona. But you really are well suited to the T100 distance. Is T100 pulling you again like short course did, where you start getting caught in this, well, this is the thing I'm really good at, this is what I should stay at, when there's your heart being pulled towards Ironman? Or is it more a case of, I'm definitely I'm doing Ironman, if I have to sacrifice T100, I will do that? Or is it just about the money?
No. I mean, I think that's a very difficult question. I think it has kind of two answers. I mean, yeah, T100, it's an opportunity, I think, for all professionals that we haven't really had and seen anywhere, to professionalize our sport, to professionalize everything around it. So it is amazing to be part of it, and I'm really enjoying that, and I'm looking forward to do that in the next years as well. Like, just the way we get treated, like we arrive at races, we feel like professionals, we have mechanics ready, whereas in an Ironman you have to kind of search out everything yourself, you know, like you have to do everything.
Find your own guest house.
That's it, you know, like you have to find everything yourself, so you're more a one-man team, and it does feel really good to be part of the T100 as well, and like be in that professional ecosystem. But obviously, I think there is the draw for me, especially for the Ironman World Champs. Then, like kind of sacrificing other races for it, I'm okay with. But the World Champs, I'm not the youngest athlete, so I kind of want to be part of it. So that's why I was really happy this year that it seemed very combinable. But probably the next years, maybe at some point, I will have to make decisions as well. Well, we'll see this year how everything turns out.
And beyond that, 2028 Olympic Games, are we drawing a line under that? It's all on course now? Or is there still a little pull to maybe represent your country, Belgium, again at the Olympics?
Well, I mean, if they really need me, then I can always be convinced. But I think I also have to be realistic, and I think that probably my best short course days are gone. Well, I think actually I had them last summer. Unfortunately, the result was just not there. But I don't think that I can. I don't think I have it in me to do another push for that either. Just mentally as well. I think that the excitement of new racing of Ironman, of T100. I mean, the fact we're asking that question as well is already a luxury for us as athletes. So I'm feeling really good in the long distance, and there's still so much to do and to prove. So I'm staying here.
Excellent. So 2025, any new sponsors? Has winning T100 last year made a big difference to the kind of sponsor roster? Has it raised your profile at home? Has it raised your profile with sponsors? And what new sponsors do you have for this year?
I mean, definitely it did like raise my profile. Like, you notice that there is a lot more eyes on me now, and a lot more expectations also towards Ironman, you know, like I think the expectations of people, of sponsors, of everyone is quite high. And we've got a couple of new ones, but I'm actually more happy almost for that a lot of the old ones that were already supporting me for some of them many years have kind of stepped up and kept supporting me, so I can keep working together with them. I think, for instance, Trek is a good example for me. I've been working 13 years with them now, and it's really cool that they take all these steps with me, and they believe in me to make even more steps. But we've got a couple new ones. I think Head Wheels That's a new one. Exciting one. They made me some really nice custom wheels.
Nice.
And then Raw Nutrition, American nutrition company. They're a new partner. What else now? I have to make sure
I on the spot. Yeah, make sure you don't forget
anything right now.
Maybe we'll just list them on the screen for you.
Yeah.
We'll get a list and put them on the screen. These are all his sponsors.
No, actually, I forgot one. As Roca.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they're actually the reason why I have to do Ironman. They made it mandatory. That's not true. But they are an Ironman sponsor as well.
Yeah.
They're new as well.
Sponsor. Okay.
Yeah, they're new as well. But then, like I say, I'm really happy that. Sorry. I keep forgetting. The main sponsor, Bahrain Victorious. So I'm part of the Bahrain team now. And then, like I say, a lot of my sponsors have upped their game and backed me again, and that's actually makes me almost more happy than the extra attention that has come up.
That's awesome, yeah. Or as you say, the professionalism is raising, and I think the sponsors are raising their game along with that. So thank you very much for talking to us. We'll let you go and put your feet up. Less than 24 hours now until the Ironman South Africa. We'll be out there supporting you. Good luck, Marten van Riel, and then good luck with the T100 series on the back of that. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.